What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Here we are. All right. So today, I talk a lot about this little word, belief, and got some really cool stuff coming to you very, very shortly around belief. But today, the title, if you read it and you're just getting this and you clicked on it, and it says the single most important belief. So what is the single most important belief? Well, let me read some statements to you. And I want you to really think about how each and every one of these statements actually resonates with you. Where does it hit you? And again, do you believe it? So the first one is, I can change. Do you believe it? Second one, I can do something different with my life. Do you believe it? Third, I can recreate myself. You believe it? I can learn new things. Do you believe it? I can rewire my brain. All right. I can change. I can do something different with my life. I can recreate myself. I can learn new things, and I can rewire my brain. Well, here's what I do want you to know. The brain is incredibly plastic. Truly, age does not matter, right? You guys know me. One of my mantras, one of my pillars of my life is age-defying health. How I move, how I jump, how I run, everything is never going to be determined by my age. Because age truly does not matter with the brain, especially. Our bodies, maybe. But with our brain especially, you can literally change careers. You can change your body composition at any age, 30, 40, 50, 60, doesn't matter. Beyond. You see, there's some incredible people out there. We've seen people start businesses at 70 years old. Check it out. And go on to be multi-millionaires and didn't even start until their 60s or 70s. Crazy. But yeah, here we are. Some of you guys listening in your 20s and 30s, and you're like, oh my God, my life. Some of you guys in my 40s and 50s, you think it's already over. You already think it's done, but it's not. So I want to go back to the belief pattern. Do you believe you can change? Do you believe you can have a better life? Do you believe you can recreate yourself? Do you believe that you can learn new things? Do you believe that you can rewire that brain? I want you to ask yourself, do you believe it? Let me ask you this. Do you believe that you have the capacity to alter your current patterns? Do you believe that? Because here's what I want you to understand. Patterns repeat until you change them. Everything in your life right now is on some kind of repeat. The way that you eat, the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the things that you watch, the people that you hang around. It's all patterns. It's all similar. It's around the same thing. The things that you feeding your mind with, all we're really looking for is confirmation biases. We're looking for somebody to confirm what I already biasly believe, either about me or about my world. But do you believe that you can alter those patterns? Do you believe that you can have a better life? Because if you do and you're not having the life that you want, then you better change it. You better create better biases, and you better be looking for things that are going to drive you and make you better, not just confirm the bullshit that's in your head. I'm going to say it again. Patterns repeat until you change them. You see, I've asked this question. I ask this question to my clients all the time. Do you believe it, right? Do you believe it? And so many people, they want more. By the time they call me, by the time they join up the show, by the time they call me to coach, they want more. They want different. They're like, hell yeah, Jeremy, please. Yes. But they don't change anything. They fall right back into the same routines, the same habits, the same actions. Why? Because it's comfortable. But here's what I want you to know. Nothing great happens in your comfort zone. You must do something different. So we're going to start small, right? Pick up a book. If you're going to pick up a book, pick up Atomic Habits right now. Pick it up. James Clear, go get it. Listen, talking about very small, minute things that compound over time, compound interest of our lives, that compound over time, that will change everything. The big, giant, audacious, hairy goal that you thought you needed, that you want, that seems so far out of reach. But when I do something today, when I change something today and I do it over and over and over again, it leads me to it. Right? Nobody climbs Mount Everest the first time they ever climb a mountain. There's checkpoints. There's learning. There's things that have to happen. You understand? I'm going to say it to you again. Nothing great happens in your comfort zone. We got to do something different. We start small. Okay? So get your pen and paper out. I want you to leave with something today. Here are a few things that you can do to alter your patterns. Why? Because patterns repeat until we change them. We must change them. We must alter the patterns. We must change our perspective. We must get a little uncomfortable. Okay? So here's how it works. Ready? First, you're going to write down what you want. What do you want? What is that goal? You want a better life. You want a better job. You want a better relationship. Write it out. What do you want? I want those six-pack abs. Go get them. You deserve them. I want to be healthier. Great. Write it. And here's the thing. I'm not even worried about writing things, priorities, which we did the other day. We wrote priorities about to the goal that we wanted, right? We talked about that. That's not what we're going to do today. Here's why. What did I tell you? Patterns repeat until you change them. So whatever that goal is, okay? Whatever that goal is, and I haven't got there, we're going to change something that I do. So we got to change something that's in my pattern, because your pattern is what's going to keep you going in the same direction all the time. Okay? So here's a couple. I'm going to give you a few today. First, write down the goal that you want, and take a different route to work. Most of you are driving to work. We'll talk about if you work from home in a second, but take a different route. Get off at a different off-ramp. Take a different street. Find a different way to go. Literally take a different route. Forces you to think different, forces your mind to act different, right? It changes your whole perspective, just driving different. Okay? Tell you a great story. I had a client. She was struggling in her business and, out on her own, single mom, pushing, and she was like the same thing over and over. And I get here and I feel like I feel like shit. I don't feel like doing the work. I get here, but I got to get to work. I got to get here, but I just don't feel it. So we did it. I said, okay, what do you normally do? Well, I drive through and then I get to Starbucks. There's a Starbucks on the corner, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I said, okay, take a different route. Can't go to Starbucks today. Pick a different coffee house. You need coffee, you want coffee, fine. I'm not going to tell you not to. Go. Get up, have your water in the morning before you go get the coffee. But I want you to take a different route. It's like, well, the only other route is, okay. So she did. Took a different route. Went to Coffee Bean instead. Actually had to get out of her car instead of drive through. Whole different route. Whole different perspective on the day. And whole different taste in her mouth. So everything. The smell was different. The taste was different. The route was different. You understand? Change the perspective. One thing led to another, led to another. I'll let you in on the secret. Her business is bigger than it's ever been. But yes, we did other things. I'm just talking about what's the first step I can do. What's step one? Step one, if it works for you, take a different route. If that doesn't work, something simpler. You ready? Something even simpler than that. Put your opposite shoe on first. Me, I'm a right side first. My right shoe goes on, then my left. For real. Without fail. Most of you guys probably don't even realize which side it is. But notice it. Take a notice it. And for the next few days, whatever, write down that goal that you wanted, because it's got to be attached to the goal. And then we're going to change the pattern of our day. Just put your shoe on different. Put the opposite side on different. It's going to force you to think different. It's going to force you to act different. It really is, right? If that's too simple, you have more, all right? If you're a work from home person, or even at home, even at your office, it's been the same for a long time, rearrange the furniture. Put your desk on the other side, put that on the other side, change it up, reverse it all. Find a different way. Just did this with another one of my clients, and he's crushing it. New view, new perspective, right? Just change it. Because sometimes I just need that little change, but it's got to be attached to the goal that we talked about. Whatever that goal is, now I'm going to attach a new pattern to it, something new, something different. I'm not going to you can't have the goal and then do the same exact thing over and over and over again. You're never going to get there. We've already proven we can't get there with that. But we don't have to get crazy. We're just going to change a pattern. Why? Because patterns repeat until you change them. All right. Another one simple for at home. Last one of the day. Sleep on the other side of the bed. If you're a left side sleeper, sleep on the right side. Yeah, it's going to be uncomfortable. Yeah, maybe you might have a night that it isn't perfect sleep. That might happen. But it's going to change your perspective. Attach it to the goal. If you're on the right side of the bed and now you're like, this is my new goal. And my new goal is over here and I'm going to sleep on this side. Because that left side, I'm going to change up. I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up different. Everything's going to be different. Why? Because patterns repeat until you change them. Do you understand? Are you with me? This is what has to happen. This is what has to happen. I just gave it to you, right? You guys completely understand. You got to get out of your comfort zone. Nothing great happens in your comfort zone. You got to do something different. And we got to start small. Write down the goal. Here they are again. Take a different route to work. Put your opposite shoe on first. Rearrange furniture, whether it's at home or at your office. Even simpler, sleep on the other side of the bed. Change a perspective. Change a pattern. Change your life. You deserve it. I want it for you. And I can't wait to hear your results. All right? That's what I got for you today, baby. Patterns repeat until you change them. Change something that you do so you can have that beautiful, better, different result. You can live to your optimal self. All right? If you got some value out of this, do me a huge favor and share it with somebody. Share it. Like it, comment, please. If you're hearing this on a podcast, jump over to the YouTube channel. Always appreciate it. And till next time, get out there and be the best version of you.